Hello, Sagittarius. What is up? Welcome to Flavored Vivid. For those of you guys new here, my name is Ula. I'm from 51st Dates, one of my favorite movies. No, but really, my name is Carissa, and the way that I do my readings is intuitively. I like to start off in your etheric energy, ground it down to the physical with some general messages. I pull a spread on your finances and career. I pull a spread on your love life, and I close out with spirit guide messages. Now, with all of that said, baby, you guys have so much wealth coming in towards you. You're going through a massive rebirth right now, but you got a clingy friend around you, and I don't think that you're seeing the red flags just yet. I think that you enjoy time with this person, so you're not seeing the destructive tendencies around them. Some of you guys are aware of it, of course. I'm not here to be like, you don't see it, because it's a general message, but I am seeing this for some of you guys. Okay, so you got wealth coming in. Like I said, you got the rebirth. There's going to be lots of reasons to celebrate them, but there could possibly be like an Aries around you, or a Leo, or you have Aries and Leo in your chart. I'm going to take it as resonates for you. This person's kind of, you know, they're always needing like to be helped or to be saved, and you like to fix things. You enjoy, like I said, you enjoy time with them. This person could have some substance abuse issues as well, or just some sort of clinginess or neediness. And I feel like over the next week it's important for you to take time out away from them. Okay. Just to recenter your own self, be gentle on yourself, and practice self-love and affirmations, and know that this person is an important person in your life, and spirit recognizes that as well. But sometimes, the best thing that you can do is surrender. Like, I'm seeing the hangman, and the hangman can represent surrender. Like, you can't control the outcome of this, or you can't fix this for this person. Like, I almost feel like telling you that this friend needs to learn their own lessons, or learn something the hard way, unfortunately. And that's gonna be hard to watch as a friend, right? Especially when you're like, I advise them to do this and they did the opposite. There's a lot of that out there, so just be mindful of that, because that could take a toll on your own mental health, and I would hate for that to take a toll on you. But otherwise, you look okay. You look good. You probably get horny for aquariums too, just like Ula does. Hey. My fingers smell like fish. Not really, but if you know the movie, you know, okay? Is it weird wearing a mustache? Yeah, it freaking hurts. Like, look, this thing's like a super lip. It's literally cut half my lip off, and it's like up in my nose. So yeah, it's absolutely weird. I like playing with it though. I thought about spiking it for some like style. I don't know. Why aren't men more creative with their mustaches? Like, I would like spike mine and, everything else. But yeah. Anyways, to be a man, I wonder if I'd even be able to grow a good mustache. Like, how some guys don't, they can't grow a good mustache. I would hope that I'd be a man with a mustache, honestly. I would. Okay. I don't know how they do it though. It itches, but I feel like if I was a guy, then it'd be like normal, right? Exciting times ahead. Yes, Max. Yes, there is. Maxine. Yes, there is, baby. So, okay, you guys are going through this rebirth, wealthy investments, good times ahead, celebration. You could spend a lot of time. I definitely see you getting together with friends, especially this week. You going out, for coffee, whatever it may be, meeting up with friends, having really good conversations. I feel like there's something here about like being empowered, feeling empowered. You're just receiving a lot of attention. Crows could be significant. I don't know if you can hear the crow. I got my window open today, blinds down, but the window's open, and the crow is like going crazy out there. So again, although there's great things happening with you, be mindful of like a friend that is very clingy right now. Okay, let's go ahead and move forward here. And it could be, of course, a family member or anything like that. It could be a Cancer that you're dealing with, or an Aries, okay? Or you could have Cancer or Aries or Leo in your chart. Cancer, Aries, Leo are the three signs that I got right off the bat, but could also be other signs. Let's go ahead and see. Because Cancer is also like nurturing energy. Like, you might want to nurture this, and Spirit is asking you to kind of back off a little bit and let them make you know, their own bed. All right. Messages, please, for Sagittarius. Tell me about these blessings coming in. Thank you. We've got the veil. The veil is super thin right now, okay? Your ancestors, your guide, your elders are really coming through with a lot of information for you. You know, pay attention to the animals around you. Obviously, with the crow going crazy still in the background. Birds may be significant. Crows specifically does not have to be. But pay attention to the animals that are around you that are showing up in your area right now, okay? But it says, you know, to see through the veil, to see through the smoke as well, okay, when the smoke clears. So there's something here about seeing through the smoke, like somebody might be putting up like a smoke shield or whatever. And I also just heard smoke show for some reason, so you could be like looking like a smoke show right now or something like that. You might get ready. I do see somebody here putting on like a new outfit, feeling really good about themselves, okay? You could have recently like done something with your hair or your appearance in some sort of way. All right. Let's go ahead and read this one though. Card number 41, breaking down to the number 5. So 5 represents changes. You could be a life path 5 as well. You could be born on the 5th Sagittarius. You could be in, you know, your year 5 astrologically. Let's see. Okay, it was this page. The veil is the very heart of Samhain. On this night, the veil between worlds is at its thinnest, and the spirit realm is as close as it's ever going to be to Earth. That means that you have a toll-free call to every spiritual helper, from the gods, goddesses, to your ancestors, your angels, ghosts, you name it. Each year, you have a chance at receiving supercharged advice from those who know everything in the entire universe. The veil card has come into your reading because new truths will soon be revealed in your situation. You are being uncovered. Things are being uncovered that were waiting for conditions to be just right so they can present themselves to you in the most effective way. Be sure to keep an open mind to receiving messages in unusual ways. Notice any recurring signs, symbols, or even feelings. There is no coincidence for you at this time. So exactly what I was originally saying, but I haven't read this card in a while, so I needed an update with that. But yes, there's something here about like your collarbones right now as well. I'm getting collarbones. Maybe you're fixated on them, or somebody might be fixated on your collarbones. Maybe your collarbones look really good. Maybe you got a fine set of collarbones. Okay, you just out here out collarboning everyone. Sag. That's so great. I love that. I don't know why that is coming up here, but maybe you just look really good. Let's go ahead and see what we have. Messages, please, for Sagittarius. General messages, please, for Sagittarius. Thank you. You've got the pot card, okay, which is sweet reward, treating yourself, okay. Be careful about giving into temptation, though. Also, making a simmer pot might be something here. We have cup card, which is drink, conversing with friends. I said that you might be going out for coffee with friends or something like that. Maybe some boba or some matcha or something like that, okay? Be careful. Make sure you're filling up your own cup during this time. Be careful of any friend with, like, drinking problems. You might end up, like, you know, mothering or fathering that person. You know when you go out and your friend just gets way too... They don't know how to maintain themselves, okay? That might happen here for some of you guys. All right, messages, please. You might have a friend who's like drinking their problems away, so be careful with that. And then we have Space Ranger. Your overall energy is itchy. Okay, I definitely see that you're a loyal friend again, but you can't control everything for everyone around you here. So although you are a great helper, be fair and kind to this person and give them the opportunity to fix things for themselves. Obviously, if your friend is like blackout drunk or something, please take care of them. Get them home and safely. You know, don't just stick them in an Uber. That's not safe. But, you know, just know that it's not 100% like your responsibility to fix all your friends' problems, okay? We have itchy, though. Interesting. Okay, somebody might want to borrow money from you. And you could have somebody speaking for you, too. Like, oh, Sagittarius this, Sagittarius that. And you're like, I never said that. I never did that, you know? It's that weird energy here. So you got a lot going on with friends right now. I need to look at the astrology. I wonder what, you know, if like you have a 7th house placement that's being like highlighted right now or something like that for you. Message, please. Thank you. 5 of Swords. Yeah. Okay, you've got the King of Cups. I see you being the good friend. And then you've got the Eight of Cups in the reverse. You know those one friends that like always have, this could be like a fire sign friend, does not have to be. Again, you could have other fire sign placements in your chart, okay? Like I think I said Leo originally. It was, or no, I said Aries. I said Aries and Leo, huh? It's Emperor and the Sun card both reversed. So it could be just another fire side friend. I feel like you give really good advice to this person, but this person does not take your advice. All right, they're kind of, with 5 of Swords here, they don't really care to hear your advice. Honestly, they're still gonna do what they want. You know, it's kind of like one of those like stubborn kids where you're just like, all right, you know, if you do that, you're gonna spill your Cheerios, and then they do it and they spill their Cheerios and they start crying, and you're like, I told you. You know, it's kind of like that with your friend here. I see that you are like glowing up. You've got so much good going on for you here with the Queen of Wands. You're definitely in your power in such a way, and it's like your friend wants to keep up with you, but they can't. Okay, they can't, because they keep trying to escape their own problems here. They keep trying to run away from their own problems instead of actually like sitting with them. And so I don't see you, again, walking away from the friend, but I do see you taking a break from this friend because, you know, of how they're behaving here. It's just not something that's ideal for you. You know, you're giving good advice and then you're kind of taking a step back, and that's the appropriate like plan of action right here. That's all you can do. Yeah, the Strength card, exactly. Giving that good advice, but taking a step back here. Lover's card, you could be dealing with the Gemini, you don't have to, but with the Lover's card in the reverse, it's like somebody's just not open to listening to your advice. You know, they're not making good decisions. 7 of Cups here, I do feel like you're heavily thinking about them though. With the Queen of Swords in the reverse, you know, you're worried about them. There could be a lot of negative thoughts even about this friend or this person. But if, you know, you could lead a horse to the water, but you can't make it drink, right? Which is unfortunate. Tell me about this. Thank you. Queen of Wands is clarified by the Tower, and the Knight of Pumpkins reverse. Yeah, I just don't want you to exhaust your own self trying to like make everybody else around you happy. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself as you go through this death and rebirth. And then we have the Hangman here. Yeah, see, and the Emperor card in the reverse. Like, just don't exhaust yourself trying to help others. I feel like you're a really stand-up person. You're a very trustworthy person. You know, I already said, you're a very fair and kind person. Like, you are the green flag, and that's great, but you want to make sure that you're surrounding yourself with other green flags as well. Not just things that, like, bring you down. Especially if, yeah, see Dog here, but it was in the reverse. Dog card is ability to devote yourself to your path, happy, loyal, faithful friend, and devoted. And the reverse, it's like you're not getting the same out of this like friendship or connection, and there's just something that the universe is trying to teach your friend. I don't know why, again, I really don't know why friendship is coming up so strongly here. But it is, all right? So just be mindful of that. Let's go ahead and see what else we have here. Messages, please, for Sagittarius in regards to career and finances. Tell me about their career and finances this week. What do they need to know? Okay, we got money matters. That's great. We got loyalty. Again, another dog with loyalty. Okay, and this card actually says true friendship. What is going on, Saggies? Seriously, there's something, true friendship right here. Okay. And then we have transformation. This is crazy. Your friend really is like, I would go cleanse your energy. The fact that I'm reading more about your friend during this reading of your abundance is just crazy to me. Yo, one time, like, true story though. One time I had a friend, and you know, I had this friend for years. Like, I genuinely to this day like hope that they're doing well, right? But we were on vacation together, and I went to go get a reading up in from this like blind psychic, and he called me her name. And I was like, what the heck? And the reading was more about for her. So I feel like this person's like really in your energetic field. I would definitely do a clearing in your energetic field right now. Like, go take a salt bath, recenter your own energy, do a quick meditation, grounding, refill your own cup, you know, that type of thing. I would definitely take this week off from your friend. I don't know what this is about, but I really do feel that, okay? And then mind power is your overall. So you guys could be traveling or relocating here. That could be coming up for you too. I definitely see you guys investing your money wisely though. All right, making strong investments, yeah. And then your loyalty card is clarified by the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Somebody here is like emotionally manipulating you or trying to, like they're in your energetic field. Temperance card though, and the Two of Cups, again, friendship, coming up very strongly here. It's trying to like impact your money. You have to understand, like our friends, sometimes they may not have bad intentions for us, but they can definitely lower our frequency, and our auras can like cross contaminate, and so that's why I'm just telling you, cleanse yourself. Like I don't think that your friend is a bad person at all. I'm not feeling that, and I would tell you, I would tell you. I just feel like there's just way too much of their energy in your reading. I don't like it. I just don't. I'd rather read for you guys, but it's just not coming up. Okay, I feel like the part of this transformation is you really coming back into your own energy here. You might have somebody who's trying to borrow money from you with this coming up here as well. Okay, yeah, the Tower card. Don't be afraid of the unknown, and know that change is the natural order of things. That's clarified by the Tower. Don't be afraid of change. Don't hold on to something too strong. Yeah, the Emperor card. You need to loosen control. All right, know that all these good things are coming in for you, but again, let the universe kind of shake things up for you a little bit. All right. Let things naturally kind of fall into place here. The Four of Pentacles is in the reverse right here, so that's release, that's letting go, okay? Letting go of control, so that can naturally happen for you. And no, you have a ton of blessings coming in. I definitely see that right now this week you really need to think rationally and lead with your mind, not your heart. Okay, yeah, Seven of Wands, and let your guard down a little bit. Again, there's just a lot of like, I need to control the outcome, right? I need to control how this works out, and Spirit's just not wanting that from you. Let your guard down. Bam, again, Ace of Pentacles. We have brand new blessings that are coming in. Six of Swords, the Strength card here, right behind it. You like this? Strength card right behind it. Sorry, I realize that if you're watching back this reading, you don't know I'm answering a live chat. So when I say you like this randomly, I probably look like I'm on drugs, which I am not. I'm mopping the floor with it. I actually don't even know how this would connect to a mop. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I got it off Amazon though. It's thick with it though. Look at this thick. You just like so many sets of extensions. Oh my gosh. Anyways, you guys look good though financially. I'm not worried about your finances. I'm not worried about your energy, other than you got this weird bitch intertwined with you. I don't know. Let's say that this is like you run a business, because I am getting this too. It can be like a client that's almost like way too clingy and obsessed with you. Or like if you got a family member, it doesn't have to be friendship, in a friendship type way, right? Maybe it's like your cousin or something like that. Your cousin like was weirdly all up in your energy, so just be careful of that. Just refill your own cup. Worry about yourself this week. Let them make their own bed. I keep saying that though. Let them make their own bed, okay? Someone here might randomly get in an argument with their boss this week. Tell me about this. Yeah, Eight of Wands and the Sun card. I feel like you're just telling the truth, though. Whatever you say pisses your boss off, but you're just telling the truth, okay? Nine of Cups here. And the Four of Swords. Page of Cups in the reverse. And the Five of Wands. I'm going to be real. I think that your boss is just, like, on a power trip. That's that Mars and Scorpio energy, though, right now. So if you do get an argument and you got, like, a boss or something like that over you, just know that they're on a weird power trip. The Moon card. They're under some sort of, like, illusion, they're weirdly like in their own thing, and they didn't want something to be so obvious, but you see straight through it. I feel like you just like unconsciously say it and it triggers them. That's their shit. Otherwise you look good this week. Again, you got tons of money coming in, and new beginnings coming in for you. Not worried about it. All right, messages please for matters of the heart for Sagittarius. Show me their love life, please. Show me something for Sag only. Maybe I got a strong cross watcher in here. Are you watching for Sagittarius? Message, please. Thank you. We got addiction. We got wedding rings. And the boat card. Overall energy is girl with a snake. Okay. So same thing goes. Again, basically, when you're about to have a major breakthrough in your life, Sagittarius, you have to understand that every single thing comes out of the woodworks after you. It's that clingy friend all of a sudden. It's that boss that's on a power trip. It's that lover from the past that's secretly a fucking cokehead, okay? You know, it's like that type of stuff here. You've got somebody weirdly obsessed with you. That's what addiction is, okay? It's obsession. It's like the double energy of like possession, obsession. You know, it could actually be active addiction. That's for you, you know, to know, not me. I'm not going to go into that here, but it just represents blocks, okay? And I feel like with Girl with the Snake here, it says empath and narcissist paradigm being trying to use stop enabling them and make sure you put up strong boundaries. You know, you might be dealing with somebody who has a lot of like jealousy issues, or maybe they lack some sort of confidence. Make sure you're putting up boundaries here. This could be a jealous friend. This could be, you know, whatever it may be in your life here, but somebody with an addiction, whether they're addicted to you or they're addicted to a substance, or they're just, you know, I keep getting Monsters Inc. here. What is it, like stage 5 clinger? You know, when everyone like freaks out. It's kind of like that. Tell me about addiction. Yeah, 2 cups in the reverse. Tell me about wedding rings. We got the Queen of Swords in the reverse. And vote card is clarified by the 4 of Swords in the reverse and the 7 of Cups in the reverse. Knight of Swords. Damn, all reversals. Just straight up reverse. Yeah. This person's going to come in and like flip your world upside down. I would definitely be careful. You got somebody who's gossiping, starting drama. Okay, this is somebody who's in your current energy. Possibly a family member or something like that as well. There's somebody here who's really stressed out. This could be like a cousin, whatever. But they've got a lot of anxiety, or they could be giving you a lot of anxiety. There goes somebody talking shit. If you're married, they're talking crap on like your marriage, your relationship right now. Why though? What the fuck? The Sun card. They're talking shit on your happiness. The World card in the reverse. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. They're saying like you're not as happy as you think that you are, or you know, or you're faking it. It's all fake. It's for show. 4 of Cups is in the reverse, and the 5 of Pumpkins in the reverse. I don't think that they're standing on facts or anything, but they are talking shit. And it's because they come from their own happiness and like obsessed about like keeping up with your life. You know, they want you to look bad. Like, this is somebody who wants you to look bad. Tell me about the Judgment card in the reverse, please. The Magician. Yeah, see, they're just making shit up. Making up lies here. 8 of Pumpkins. They put a lot of effort into it, too. Like, you just live rent-free in this person's mind. Judgment in the reverse. I just said to clarify that. And then the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Hatred. Okay, Knight of Cups in the upright. Somebody's just really fucking toxic here. And delusional. Like, this person's very ungrounded. They could be going through some type of psychosis. So, okay, some of you guys, again, it's this weird, like, friend energy or ex-lover that's obsessed with you. They could be talking crap about you and, you know, what you got going on in your life now, whatever you're committed to. It doesn't have to be a specific person, but let's say you're committed to, like, being a tarot reader, right? And they're like, oh my god, tarot's so stupid. Sagittarius thinks they're psychic and blah, blah, blah. Like, it's just, they just want to talk crap for the sake of talking crap here because they're irrelevant without you. That's the only way they can get into your energy. All right? So be mindful of that, okay? They could be spying on you as well. Yeah, 10 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. They're like waiting on your downfall. Literally waiting on your downfall. Okay, waiting on your downfall here. The High Priestess. They could be cross-watching like tarot readings to try and see what's going on in your life as well with the High Priestess there, or even like going to a reader about you, or trying to pull cards on you or something like that. Always put a ward around your own energy so that people can't pull your cards. Okay, that doesn't mean that they're not gonna make up crazy ass shit though. Okay, let me explain that. One time there was this person here, I just refreshed my ward or whatever, and there was this girl and she was trying to be like, you're being trafficked, Carissa, and your aura's reversed and like all this other crazy stuff, and I was like, why is she saying all this stuff? Like, what is she talking about? And then I realized, I was like, oh, I just refreshed my ward. So she was probably pulling on my energy without energetic permission, has her own entity attachments and crap, and then hit the ward instead. So naturally, she's just pumping out like all this false information. And that happens. So make sure that you're warding and protecting yourself, your own energy, so that people can't read it. But just be prepared for the weird, like, rumors and stuff that do come out of it, because these people are insane, and that's part of it. Especially if you're like me and you put poppy seeds in your ward. Poppy seeds create confusion on purpose, and I specifically ward my energy with poppy seeds. Not just that, but, All right. Anything else? King of Cups in the reverse. And the Queen of Pumpkins, reverse Taurus energy. Somebody's just very ungrounded and not anchored in truth right now. All right, at all. They're just very lost. You're dealing with somebody who's very lost. 10 of Pumpkins in the reverse, and the 3 of Cups in the reverse. This person's like lost all their friends. Like, they just got a lot going on. I don't know. I'm over their energy. They're negative. And it's not like spiritual bypassy type crap. It's just like not worth it. Yeah, sunglasses, I told you, they're stalking you, okay? They're still, like, watching you in some sort of way. Tell me about the stalking, though. I will clarify that. How they stalking Sagittarius. Oh, the Emperor card in Aries, okay? Or this could be an ex-husband, a father figure, a boss. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, father figure, family. Okay, King of Pumpkins, husband, baby daddy. All right, that's who's stalking you. 8 of Cups in the reverse. They can't let go of you. This person's addicted to you, but they're also talking crap about you and everything else that you got going on in your life. And you've got a bunch of good stuff going on, so it's like weird that they're bringing it up. All right, closing this out here. Sorry about that. You're reading like okay, can I just say I got to reiterate here. Your energy is good. You've got a lot of good things. You got wealth coming in. You're making the right investments, okay? But right now, your energy is heavily tied to those people around you or who used to be in your life. You got to cleanse yourself. Please cleanse yourself, okay? Go take a bath with the walrus. And if you take a bath with the shark, make sure not to touch his private parts because it will bite you. Okay, we have listen to high vibrational music. Trust your intuition on this. Work in silence. A thief is watching. Yeah, you got somebody watching your every freaking move. It's weird. Be gentle on yourself. Practice self-love affirmations. That was your original one. Be more transparent with others. Bottom of the deck. Transform your burdens into blessings. You are an alchemist. And then you are not seeing clearly here. So, yes. And then you are a natural healer. Okay? Yes, you're a natural healer, but you have to understand, again, you could lead a horse to water, but you cannot make the horse drink, baby. So protect your own energy and know when the right time to help somebody is and when it's time to just kind of take a step back, okay? I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.